Alright, so these are 10 things that you need to stop doing in order to change your training forever and never stop seeing results. It's like rain. First off, stop it with the early morning workouts. Unless this is the only time of the day that you have to work out because you're essentially maxing out every single other area of your life, work, family life, friends, whatever it is, there is no point in getting up first thing in the morning and going to work out. The only exception to this is if you're truly getting a good workout and you truly are willing and capable of trying hard first thing in the morning. Most people are not. I'm definitely not. In order for training to work, it actually needs to be tough. You actually have to try hard at it. So you'll be better off showing up after work, still tired, and trying really hard for 30 minutes. If you're getting up at 4:30 in the morning, dragging yourself to a 5 a.m. session, barely trying hard for like 30 minutes, even an hour, lifting with 5 reps in reserve, doing some shitty cardio, it's not gonna help you at all. And if it's messing up your sleep, you're not even gonna see the little results that you could get from that. Number 2, and this is pretty similar, stop trying to jam training into your lifestyle. Make training fit your lifestyle. So if you're a very busy person, chances are that training is not your top priority. You're not training for competition. Your livelihood doesn't depend on your physical condition. You're training to stay healthy and stay strong as you age because it's something that we have to do. So focus on the things that you actually have to do and stop trying to do these heroic workouts. Stop trying to do abs every day, cardio every day, lifting every day. Focus on what you need to do, which is getting some type of conditioning in every week, ideally zone 2 for the most part. Some type of high intensity conditioning, at least once a week, maybe bi-weekly. And most important than anything, lift heavy at least once a week. That is it. Number 3, stop following fad diets. Plain and simple, just stop following fad diets. The only reason why most of these work is because you're essentially cutting off entire food groups out of your meals. So you will almost inevitably go into a caloric deficit. Genuinely, diet culture and the fitness industry approach to diet is so infuriating. Yes, you need proteins, fats, and carbs. Yes, there's ways of allocating different quantities of each one of these nutrients in order to chase different goals. Yes, for the most part, a lot of the results that we want will come from higher protein diets. That doesn't mean that every single meal has to have protein. That doesn't mean that you need to meet this minimum of protein every single day. You need some protein, period. Check that box. You can have meals without protein in them, completely fine. I see so many videos of girls saying like, oh, my boyfriend's finally out of town. I can finally have noodles for dinner without protein. What? Listen, there are some boxes you need to check, okay? Make sure you check those. And that's it. Number 4, kind of on the same idea. Stop thinking that it's all or nothing when it comes to dieting. Stop thinking that you're either 100% on a diet, tracking every single calorie, or you're not doing everything. Be aware of the minimums that you need in order to survive and have a good quality of life. Try following those every day. You can have off days, you can have cheat meals, you can do whatever you want, okay? As long as you understand the basics and you follow those, you can learn how to break the rules in a more organic and fun way. Number 5 is not lifting heavy. You need to lift heavy. It is the number 1 solution for most of the problems that come with just regular aging. The loss of muscle density, the loss of bone density, throwing out your bag 2 to 3 times a year and then limping for the next 2 weeks. These are all things that can be easily fixed if you just focus on lifting some heavy weights at least once a week. You need this. It can be fun. You're not gonna be breathing hard after every single set. Learn how to do proper strength work. You can use free weights, you can use machines, you can use whatever you want. If you need to get stronger, then yes, I would guide you towards barbells, dumbbells, and machines. If you already are strong, you can do more functional strength training. Okay, just be mindful of the fact that you just need to lift heavy at least once a week. Number 6, not doing zone 2 cardio. I understand it's a little boring, but it's literally the lowest of hanging fruits and you can make it a little bit more fun. Listen to a podcast, listen to a book, watch a movie, I don't care. Just find an activity that you can do regularly, whether it be walking, biking, rowing, whatever it may be. Okay, and just do it at a conversational pace for at least 30 minutes. We're just talking about like 3 to 4 times a week if you're really out of shape. Once you get into shape, twice a week will probably be enough. It's an hour out of your week. You can afford to miss out on that and to use that time productively to remain healthy and fit for the rest of your life. Number 7 is not doing sports. Why is this a thing that we all do as little kids and we have a lot of fun doing, but as soon as we start getting older, it's just something that it's beneath us in some way? Learn new sports. Revisit old sports that you used to enjoy. Find a group of people that you enjoy doing them with. Maybe you like individual sports. I'm kind of like that. Then focus on that. The amount of benefits that can come from just playing a sport once or twice a week are tremendous, and it can be fun. You know, forget about doing your zone 2 cardio. Forget about doing your high intensity cardio every week. Just play a sport and that'll check all the boxes. Number 8, thinking that you need to be in top shape all year long, all the time. You know, this is a mistake that I made as an athlete and I still make nowadays. You can have an off season, especially if you train somewhat hard. Your body's not feeling that good. You're feeling like sleep is not cutting it, your nutrition's on point. Take a week off. Go on vacation. Do something else. Use your time to read a book, watch more movies, catch up on the TV show that you've been trying to catch up on for months. Okay? It is okay to have an off season. And yes, you will get a little bit out of shape from that. Maybe you'll gain a few pounds. These are all normal things that happen when you take some time off. You know? But the benefits of just taking some time off sometimes can outweigh this like less than ideal outcomes. And guess what? A few weeks back to regular training, back to eating good, and those extra pounds are gonna go away. You're gonna get back in shape and everything's gonna be back to normal. And you will probably be able to get in better shape over the next few months. You know, as you train and as you move through life, the idea is to continue to hit these peaks of performance in whatever it is you're trying to do. If you never allow yourself to have a valley, to have a period of time in which your performance decreases, you will never continue to hit bigger and bigger peaks as you progress. That's just how things work. Number 9 is chasing goals for the sake of just chasing goals. Look, you can just start running. You don't have to train for a half marathon. You can just start squatting and benching every week without chasing a PR. I get it if you're young and you're just discovering these new disciplines, you know, and discovering that you have a passion for them. Yes, it is exciting to chase PRs. It is exciting to chase new numbers and bettering yourself. Completely fine. After you get through 3-5 years of training, it gets harder and harder to continue to PR, to continue to chase these big goals because the goals just get bigger. There is nothing wrong with just having a training program that you follow and that you enjoy doing without an end goal to it. I would still advise you to like follow like some type of periodization and then deload accordingly, just because it'll keep your body going and feeling good. There is no need for like scary goals to get you out of bed and to keep up with your training program. You can just do things because you enjoy doing them and they're good for you. You know, there's a quote that I absolutely love by Phil Knight on the book Shoe Dog, when he said that one of the biggest drivers for him when he was building Nike was that he genuinely believed that the world would be a better place if everybody just ran a couple miles every day. And I think that ideal of people just like being fit for the sake of being fit and because they enjoy it is like healthy, achievable, and like a better way to go about training on a regular basis. And number 10 is kind of along the same lines, just having fun. Like, don't forget about having fun. Okay, and if something's not working out for you, if you're not enjoying something that much, stop, change. One of the main pillars on periodization and training in general is variability. Like, training goes stale, especially if you're involved in disciplines like powerlifting, weightlifting, things like that that are just very monotonous and you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It can get boring, and there's nothing wrong with branching out and doing different things. So never stop having fun with training. And the second it stops being fun, figure out what's going on and change it. It's like rain. And that's it. All right. And that's the video. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, got something useful out of it. Free training guide below for anybody interested. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate every single one of you. All right. Bye.
It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Understanding others, the other elements, and the other nations will help you become whole.